Hey guys, Andrew here with DrewFit. I want to thank you for tuning in. Today's video, I got a quick one for you, and it is essentially just a sleep cocktail that I take generally when I'm going through high levels of stress, whether it's work-related, working out, whatever other life stresses throw at you. And I notice my sleep quality is not as good, whether it is difficult to fall asleep, or I'm waking up a few times throughout the night, or you just wake up and you feel like you didn't get that restful of sleep. So I got a sleep cocktail for you guys. But before I jump into that, as always, if you guys can please subscribe to my channel, like, share this video with somebody that can use this information, and also give me a follow on Instagram for more health tips at DrewFit. But I want to make one thing clear when it comes to taking this sleep cocktail that I take every now and then, is that if you're not living a lifestyle that supports, healthy habits, or consuming a diet that's healthy, that's going to help promote good restful nights of sleep, this cocktail isn't going to save you. You got to be making sure that you're doing all the right things, getting, good sun exposure throughout the day, limiting stress in your life, sleep, trying to get good sleep patterns, not staying up too late or sleeping in too much, eating a good nutritious diet, stuff like that is really going to play a role. But this is something that can definitely help in the interim when, you notice that you're getting into a healthy lifestyle, but your sleep is still a little off, or you're hitting a rough patch in life. This is something that can definitely help. So there's just two ingredients to it, and it is orange juice. There's two brands that I like. My favorite is Uncle Matt's orange juice and organic orange juice, as well as Evolution has a really good orange juice as well. Those are the top two that I recommend that you can find at most health food stores. I'm sure there's other local brands that are even better, but unfortunately those are my two options. And the ultimate goal with this sleep cocktail is to, number one, it will help lower stress, lower a lot of the elevated stress hormones, and regulate just all of your hormones in general. And the other goal is to increase energy. I think a lot of people have this idea in their head that, they can't go to bed at night because they're so energized, when really it's the opposite of that. If you do have good energy levels, then you should easily be able to fall asleep at night. Usually it's lack of energy that is caused by elevated stress hormones. A lot of the times being things like adrenaline before you go into bed. People get those racing thoughts, can't fall asleep. That isn't high energy, that is elevated stress hormones. And that's why you're gonna wanna have this cocktail. And it just consists of orange juice, and glycine is the other supplement that you would add to the orange juice. And reason for the orange juice is fantastic because the sugar, contrary to popular belief, sugar, when accompanied with a lot of good quality minerals and vitamins, is actually very healthy and is actually a great fuel source for the cells. And essentially, orange juice is high in calcium and potassium and a lot of other minerals and compounds like nerinogen that have a major impact on your hormonal health. And overall, those kind of things, when combined with the sugar, help regulate a lot of the stress hormones. That's a very basic way of looking at it. And then as for glycine, glycine is very prominent in bone broth, collagen, gelatin, stuff like that. Or you can just take the glycine powder. It's just a straight dose of that really good anti-inflammatory amino acid. Reason being why you want to not just take glycine as a supplement, but you do want to incorporate foods like bone broths into your diet, is because when you're eating a lot of red meats, chicken, stuff like that, they have a lot of pro-inflammatory amino acids, stuff like tryptophan, and you want to balance those out, get a good healthy ratio, and do things like bone broth soups and stuff like that. Or you can take a glycine supplement to really help balance that ratio and keep the inflammation down. But some notes that I put here for glycine, it's also known as an inhibitory neurotransmitter that helps promote restful sleep. And it has also been shown to help with people that have dealt with strokes or seizures in their past, so that's another added benefit. Glycine does have a ton of benefits that go far beyond sleep, but a lot of that has to do with getting good quality sleep as to why it's so beneficial. Other notes that I put here, I already talked about, balances the amino acid profile. It can help prevent fibrosis, and also helps support cellular ATP and prevents mitochondrial damage. Now, with it supporting ATP is the essential energy source of the cell. And like I talked about earlier, you need good cellular energy to help put your body to sleep. And that's exactly what glycine will help doing. So very basic, guys. You just need about 4 ounces of orange juice and maybe a teaspoon up to a tablespoon of glycine. Mix it in there. It tastes really good. The glycine, in my opinion, adds a little bit more sweetness to it, which orange juice doesn't really need much more sweetener to it, but it does taste kind of like a mild sweetener. Tastes fantastic, and it works. I'd say probably take it about a half hour before going to bed. And all you need is 4 ounces of orange juice on top of that. So that is a fantastic sleep cocktail. That's a quick tip for you guys today. If you have any questions or comments, or if you've experienced with this concoction before, let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys.